Oh boy. What is going on, guys? What's going on? It's Terrell.
And Trudy.
Hey guys, this is TNT Riley Conversations. We are back for another episode. What's going on, guys? What is going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We are back. We're back with another episode. What's going on, baby?
It's Monday.
We awake?
We're awake.
Everything's good?
Everything good.
All right. Y'all know how we do. We're going to get in and give our praises to the Lord before we get going.
Yes. I have Isaiah 46 and 9. Remember the things I have done in the past, for I alone am God. I am God, and there is none like me.
All right. Get that out the way. There we go. Dear Heavenly Father, God, Lord, thank you, Lord, for another day. Lord, thank you for this opportunity to be able to come together, be able to just bring some light, bring some joy, and some cheer to those that are watching. Lord, guide us, keep us, always protect us, Lord. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
So I guess y'all heard it while we were praying. Today's episode is going to be brought to us by Dinosaurs with their representative, our grandson, Oakland. So you may hear him bounce in and out in between this broadcast. Yes. So just be prepared when it happens. Just laugh, because we're going to laugh. We have no idea when he's trying to get his airtime. Right. So, what's going on, baby? How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I just wish we'd stop staying up so late watching Relative Race.
That's your fault.
That is not my fault. How is it my fault?
It is your fault because you found it. You found the station it was on. You found out how many seasons it was. And then you put it on the TV and had us watch.
Okay. Specifically, I've found the show because of my TikToks.
Okay.
I found the show so I could watch it when you're not here, when you're at the church, when you're at the church, when you're at the church, and because we have our shows that we watch together.
Right. Yeah.
So I was like, I need something that I can watch. This is also like Say Yes to the Dress. I found that show and wanted to watch it alone, but it ends up I'm watching it when he's here. What is it? What? Huh? What?
Am I not? Okay. Let me see if I can understand you. You put on a show. In our bedroom.
Yes.
When you're at your desk, I'm at my desk.
Yes.
And you expect me not to react to the stupidity and idiocy that is going on the TV set. I'm just supposed to be oblivious to it.
Well, Say Yes to the Dress. I mean, that's, I didn't expect you to be intrigued by it.
There are mothers on there living through their daughters trying to pick these dresses. There are bridesmaids that are supposed to be the closest friends to these people saying, no, that dress is ugly. It don't look good on you. Why would you wear that? It looks like this, that, and the other. And I'm just supposed to sit there at my desk and be like, no problem. I'm just going to ignore all the buffoonery that is going on the TV. Is that what you want me to do? Is that what you want?
I mean, it'd be interesting to see if you could do it.
Negative. I'm not even going to set myself up for that. Now, whatever your expectation is, you go ahead and hold on to that.
Relative Race, I get, because that is that's definitely a hook on a line.
Look, we started watching this with the anticipation that it would just be something to fill the noise void while we're doing other stuff on the computers. We can't turn it on if we actually are doing something important on the computers.
Or have to go somewhere.
Because we have been binge watching an entire season within 2 to 3 days. And it normally it's 10 days worth of episodes.
Right.
So we're binge watching at least 3 to 4 episodes a day. this is bad. It's bad, but it's good.
It's bad, but it's good. It is a really great show just to see the...
Well, for those who don't know, tell them what it is.
Okay, so relative race is where there's 4 teams. There's green, red, black, blue teams. They come together and they've turned in their DNA to find people that they are related to. A lot of the cases, there's somebody in the relationship. It can be siblings, couples. It can be, what's the other one? Oh,
father,
son, mother, daughter, that kind of thing. But they have to do these challenges to go on to find their relative. And they find a new relative for the first 9 days at the end of the day. So they have to do the challenges. They have to drive to find a challenge in that city that they live in. They have to take a selfie to show that they're in the city limit. Go do the challenge. After the challenge and they finally beat it, they then have to rush to go find their relative at their address. And then that's when the clock stops, but they never know who they're going to be, who they're going to see. So it's just been a roller coaster. It's more of a roller coaster of emotions, I guess, because a lot of them are adopted. They don't know mom or dad, or some know mom, but dad wasn't in the picture, or whatever the case may be. So they find people, but along the way, they've also found family members who have never met that other part of the family.
Correct.
So it's a combination of, oh, I'm finding you for the first time, but oh, you're the first person I've met on that side of my family as well. So it's like a double gut punch.
It's a gut wrench. I mean, so
and you can't not watch it. You know how sometimes you can like listen to it, like listen to shows, but there's this show you cannot not watch it. It's very difficult to do something and focus on like something that was doing on the computer or something, because you want to watch them do the challenges, because these challenges are not easy challenges.
Look, the challenges,
you and I would fight every day.
Back up from the challenges. They got to get a selfie. Now, for those of you that are thinking, how hard could a selfie be?
Yeah.
I am going to put here the phone that they are using. If you remember this old Verizon flip phone, let that sink in. Flip phone.
No internet.
That they
no
are trying
GPS.
to take a selfie with. These people are absolutely all thumbs, as they say. It is tragic because they have to get the name of the city that they're in, that they're going to prove that they're there. And clearly see both of the people in the picture. It is tragic watching these people try to take a selfie.
Yes.
Forget the challenge that they have to go to.
And if they don't,
it gets rejected.
It gets rejected, so they have to retake it.
They have to keep going. Yeah. And they're on a time frame. Yes. Now, each of them have different time frames.
Depending on how far they're going to drive.
It's based off of your time frame and then how much you stayed in or went over. Then that's your ranking system.
Right.
So,
but it includes the challenge.
Yes.
So not only is it the drive time, but they include the challenge time that they think that the challenge should take.
So you have drive time, selfie, challenge, and then getting to your prospective relative in that time frame.
Right.
Boy, you talking about a hot mess.
But it's I like watching it. It's fun.
Like you said though, you have people that, don't know either their mother or father side. And they're looking for that connection to their side, not thinking that, in a lot of their minds, they're thinking that they're the only ones going through this within their family.
Right.
Everybody else knows of everybody else. And then when they meet somebody from, let's say, dad's side of the family, that person then goes, well, I've been looking for that side of the family because you're now my first relative that I'm meeting from that side of the family. Gut wrenching. It
is.
So like this season's starter that we were watching, there is a set of boys who their mom raised them, different dads.
Right.
Now, the one guy has seen his dad once or twice.
Yeah.
The other son had never seen his dad.
Ever.
And the mom passed on Mother's Day or the day before Mother's Day.
The day before Mother's Day.
So one was older. He was in school making a card that he never gave her.
Right.
The other one was younger, so he didn't have any type of recollection or anything like that.
Very little memory.
And so, they live in LA, so they only use mass transportation,
right?
Bus, subway, stuff like that. So they don't have driver's licenses.
Correct.
So literally, the show gets them a driver for this adventure, and it comes out to be...
Well, now see, so the other three teams, though, remember? The other three teams was like, oh, this isn't fair. This isn't fair. How do they get a driver? Yeah. Because,
they won't be tired.
They're not going to be tired. But
the driver is this boy's dad.
Yes.
And they tell him. And it is absolutely...
Every team breaks down.
They all change their tune.
All their tune.
They're all...
Yep.
So it was like they went literally from 1 minute being like, oh, this isn't fair. They got a chauffeur. They won't get tired on the road.
Right.
They won't have to pull over, do X, Y, Z, yada, yada, yada. But not thinking... This guy's going to have to be doing all the driving. They can switch up.
Right.
This guy's going to be doing all the driving because the boys don't have...
make a turn. Yeah. He can't make suggestions.
Yeah.
He can only do...
They have to navigate him.
They have to navigate him.
Yeah.
Without him looking at a map. None of that. Oh. They have to navigate him, telling him right, left, what exit, so be it. So it's not as easy as the other teams really
They were all salty until it came out that was his dad and he beat for the first time. It was a wrap. It was a wrap.
That was in the first 5 minutes of the stinking show.
Again, a show she found that she brought into the house. So I make a statement that I normally say, you cannot complain about the problem when you have created the problem.
Oh, yes, I can.
No,
that's my right.
No, you cannot. But it is a great show. To the point of that, I have now made a commitment to restarting and relearning my family tree on both sides, with my mom and my dad and grandparents and all of that. So I made the call on my dad's side of the family. I knew exactly who to reach out to.
Yes, you did.
So I reached out to my Aunt Cynthia, thinking that I would just get a quick text message back that says, hey, I have the family tree. I'll send you a copy of it. No. What does my aunt do?
She calls
me and then proceeds to tell me both sides' lineage for my grandmother and my grandfather, where everybody came from, what the names of the family, the surnames of the families are. So I'm literally scavenging for a pen and paper to start to write this stuff down. Now, some of the stuff I knew,
right?
Just base names, things like
locations. I think you did some of the locations.
Yeah, because we used to go to family reunions in South Carolina for Grandma Riley's side of the family.
Gotcha.
So that side we kind of knew. The other side, my grandfather's side, it was hit or miss with that as far as for going to the reunions and connecting with people. But there's some names that my aunt was throwing out. I was like, wow, I did not realize. So there's actually somebody at our church that I have to get with to find out if they know where their lineage is.
Oh, okay.
Because their last name is on the side of Grandma Riley's.
Oh, okay.
And I think she's from South Carolina, North Carolina area. So that would be interesting to find out. So we're actually going to keep you guys posted as the
I'm not going into it.
As to how I'm doing with it, and the research that's involved and
he
stuff
would definitely
like that.
have a more interesting. I think you're going to have the more of the interesting.
I think it's going to be very interesting on my dad's side with my grandfather's side.
Right.
That's going to be interesting.
But
and
then your birth mom's
on
side.
my birth mom's side, that is probably going to be extremely
difficult,
rough.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Yes.
Because I've met some of my siblings, some aunts, some uncles.
But it's been a minute since you've really looked into any part of that.
Yeah. And still wanting to, get a collection from the family to get my mother a headstone because her cemetery plot is not marked. So there's a lot of things that are involved.
Headstones are expensive, by the way.
Yeah.
Even just a nameplate is ridiculous.
Yeah. They're like $1,500 for a small little thing about the size of your tablet.
I think the one that we wanted to get just because it was a little larger was close to $5,000. I was like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, it's worth it, yes, but wow.
Yeah. And I didn't even realize until we started actually watching this show that there are a lot more people with
no markers because you can't afford it.
And it's like, wow, you.
Yeah, remember the one relative race actually paid for a headstone for one of the.
Oh yes.
For her mom's plot, and one of the challenges was to get there.
Yeah.
And her mom's headstone was there with the saying of what she wanted to have on there. So
they must have done that very, very quickly because it was like 2 days before or 3 days before that she had said what she would put on there.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of vetting process that they go through before.
Right.
But even the host of it, Dan, he's even cried on the show with some of the instances of them telling their stories.
By day 4, he's done.
By day 4, he's done. Yeah. By the end of the night,
he's fully involved.
Yeah.
He's fully involved.
But I mean, it's just it's to me, it's like good, wholesome fun.
It's good.
I mean, there's
TV
some of the challenges that I would like to do as a family. But
like what?
Like the mugshot one.
The drawing?
Where you had to look at a picture for, what was it, 30? No, 5 seconds.
You had to look at a picture for 5 seconds.
5 or 10 seconds.
You had 20 seconds so you had to look at it for 5 seconds, flip it over, draw what you saw from memory. You had 20 seconds to draw it.
Right.
Then you had to give it to a family member who then had to put it up, look at a set of pictures that are there to include the picture that you're drawing and match it. There was one dude drew a line and a circle. And was like, here, this is all I got for you. This is all I got. And the funny part about him is he is literally a federal agent. So he was terrible. He was terrible.
Awful. He was terrible. It was awful, but it's a good show.
It's a good fun show. And it's good TV, which we don't have anymore.
Not like that, no.
Me and Jose were talking, we were just reminiscing on the shows that we used to watch back in the day that were just...
I mean, we used to watch Survivor, but I just feel like I don't
know how we're at Survivor
50,
and it's only been on for 20 years. Like they've been doubling up seasons on people.
I don't know. I can't figure it out.
So seasons ran the year.
I don't know. But anyway.
I don't even know what number Survivor's on right now.
I don't. I mean, there was a good... we talked about Survivor before this season. That there are some good pieces about it. But
yeah. I'm just not doing those... I'm not going...
Those challenges are like, no.
I'm not going any place where a potential scorpion, snake, or shark could get me where they have to have...
Well, I mean, you could... on the flip side for like relative race, the one where they had items hanging from a thing and you could only use your sense of smell or your mouth because the pieces would hang in front of you and you had to sniff it or taste it to be able to figure out what it was, but you couldn't use your hands. So if it moved, you had to, you and your teammate had to figure out, but there was one that was like a dog bone. And
it still had meat on it.
It still had meat on it, and it was all over these people's face. They chewed, like they tried to bite it. It was gross, but what's that one?
I could see us do the hamster wheel one. The hamster balloon.
Oh my goodness.
For the cheese.
Yes.
I could see us doing that.
Yes.
I would absolutely
I would like
love
just
to
go do that in general. Just for fun.
We gotta find out where so it's if you know where they have that big ball where you can get in it and roll around in it. Let us know. Drop it in the comments, whatever. Let us know. Because that would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
So when are you gonna turn in your DNA?
I want to do some research first, so I will probably do it the first part of next month.
Okay.
But I want to take you guys with us on this on my journey, and kind of see what we go through with this, and what we uncover. Like I said, I've been to a couple of family reunions on Grandma Riley's side. That was when we were younger, and the only reason I remember those trips is because of Grandma's Buick Electra 225 car, and we would have, Aunt send Grandma Riley and Dad up front, and Levon and Jerome
in the back,
laying on different seats in the back. Going down the road, no seat belts and nothing. No child safety harness. But we made it
safely.
Yeah, why not?
Somewhat.
But I don't remember, a lot of the stuff from if we went to ones for I'm sure we went to ones on Granddad Riley's side. I just
don't remember.
I think the only person that I know of from Granddad Riley's side of there's a couple of Frasers I know. Other than that, the whole other
lineage
names that fit in there. Yeah. So
yeah. I mean, for me, I just growing up with my mom and dad, the only side that I really don't know is my mom's biological dad.
Okay.
Peach. I know his name or what his nickname was.
His nickname was Peach?
Peach. Yeah. That's what they called him, I guess.
Peach, as in like the fruit.
Like the fruit, yes.
All right.
So,
well, I guess it's different than my man's name of Hap.
But I mean, I don't know the reason behind it. Right. But other than that, I mean, like my mom's side of the family would always do family reunions, but it was in Pennsylvania.
Right.
But then from there, we would always drive up to upstate New York to see my dad's side of the family. So right. I don't know doing that, what I would be able to get out of it.
Right.
This would be definitely me just supporting you.
I mean, but I think for your side, it would be now meeting, more cousins, I mean,
the thing is I guess because I know who, like most of my first and second cousins, it's just with Facebook, I see their kids and their kids having kids.
Right.
So it's easier for me to follow.
True. Yeah.
Then
I have no one to find out who knows.
Right. Exactly.
Where and who and this, that, and the other.
Right. Exactly.
Some of the nightmare stories that I've heard of my family, from me being kidnapped and this, that, and the other, and held and all of this stuff. So it's just, it's going to be very interesting. Yes. It's going to be very, 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 very interesting to see. But, like I said, we'll take you guys on along for the journey and see what happens. So, but it has been an interesting week.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting week. Some of us more than others. One of us sitting here has leveled up, and I am. Hopefully, she's blushing right now. I am. Don't try to stay stone faced. You can't. You can't. No, don't even try it. Let's all give a round of applause. She has worked very, very hard and has earned herself a promotion. So congratulations. Like I said, I am so proud of you and the journey that you are about to go on. It is going to be exciting.
It is. And, I'm excited.
Like you have my back. I have yours.
I know.
So I will be able to create more documents to ease your day.
Right.
your IT support. We'll
now
always be here.
instead of being across the hall, our offices are going to be back to back.
Back to back, right through a wall.
Right through a wall.
This is going to
be. And
be...
he's not the quietest person.
Hey, we ain't going...
So I'm hoping that some of the pictures and stuff that I put on that wall,
I hope they rumble.
Soundproof.
I hope they rumble.
Some of the noise that comes from that side.
That they vibrate and you have all sorts of issues. I hope you are trying to type and then holding them on the wall.
That will happen will be like, hey, IT, I need my personal IT person over here. Yeah. So you'll be the one that fixes it anyway. Right. So what is the point?
So how can I then fix the sound barrier while I'm the reason that you have the need? Okay. All right. Touche.
Just like I brought the show into the house, Touché. So it's my problem.
Touche.
Well, guess what?
Really going you on roundabout and throw that back at me, huh? That is messed up. That's wrong. It's right, but it's wrong.
Catch the ball.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah, nah. We're not even going there. No, not at all. But no, it's been an interesting week. So you got the news about that. Mm-hmm. I was able to talk with my dad, and try to help him get his mind wrapped around some health issues. We need to say a few prayers for some people.
Yes.
Going into surgery today and found out yesterday, Brian's son was in an accident. So
Brian from church.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
he tore literally wheels out of there going to check on his son. So, we love relative race because it brings families and everything together. Mm-hmm. But really,
it makes me appreciate who I have in my life.
Yeah, stay in touch.
Even if it's not biological, the family that I have created over the years mean more to me than.
Yeah. Well, I mean that.
But my past has a lot to do with that.
Blood
will hold on to things where
there it is.
Others coming in, won't judge, and the unconditional love that I've gotten from my family that we've created over the years is definitely a godsend.
We got a squad.
Literally godsend.
We got a squad.
We do have a squad.
We got some crazy people.
Yeah. I mean, we could definitely, I know, I on my hand, I could count, be like, I need to call these people because I need them now. And I know who would come easily, hands down.
There's just certain people I would call for certain situations.
Well, of course.
Yeah, because there's one of them that I'm not calling if there's a problem with it because, he's crazy. I'm not calling Brendan for an issue where we're arguing and or snatching somebody up could be a problem.
No, but we do want to say prayers to everybody, to Brian's son, to Erica, and Brennan. Erica's dad is going for a quadruple bypass this morning. So
I gotta look that up, see what's involved in that.
So if you are on our feed and you're a prayer warrior, Eric Wright is the name. So please send up his name, that and all of the doctors and nurses.
Yes.
So luckily they were able to make it up there. So she's been able to see him.
That's good. So that's good. He is a
Daddy, we're praying for you. I do call him Daddy. I do not call him by his name. That's just something that we've agreed upon.
Yeah, he's a really, really good dude.
Yeah,
and he is
lighthearted.
He's so lighthearted, so helpful.
Yeah,
and he doesn't live here. He actually lives up in Alabama. Yep. So if you could call him, he's one of those to be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything this week, and we'll drive over to help, install a shed, and then drive back. So he's one of those type of people.
Yep.
So I mean, stay in touch with your family.
Yeah.
Don't lose track of where everyone is.
Technology makes it a lot easier than what it used to be because we used to have to sit down and write a letter. now you can send a text message and be like, hey, thinking about you, everything good? Mm-hmm. And then sometimes, I mean, life does get in the way.
Yeah.
And then one day you're sitting there, I'm like, dang, I haven't heard from this person in a minute.
In a while. Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah, because I sent, because it was just Juan's birthday not too long ago.
Yes.
And
my hand is itching. I'm sorry, y'all.
It was, what'd they say? It's the right hand.
And it's the right hand, and this.
That's money.
I don't know what this means right here. Yeah, I'm not. But that sucker itches.
I'm not reading palms and all of that stuff. We ain't doing all that.
We don't do that. We just believe in the Lord.
But no, I mean, you know, this channel for us has been a blessing because it's allowed us to get communication for us rather is important. Mm-hmm. And to be able to just take the time, you know, and just communicate. Be us, it gives us that really.
Sorry.
Right.
My bad.
And then I'm gonna put at the bottom, it was at this time he knew he messed up. We're gonna put that on there. But no, it really gives us time to just sit and just chill.
Yeah.
You know,
chill.
And just
because we don't really
do that.
We don't do that.
Yeah.
That is Spidey calling.
Spider-Man is calling for his mother.
His mother.
So you might as well go because he's already out there now.
Right.
Hi.
Come here. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Go to the rest room.
Do what you got to do, Playboy. But no, guys, remember, like the page, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and what else?
Share. You did it. I remember.
Share for why share it?
The algorithm.
Oh my goodness! Look at her. Next week, y'all should have an IT badge on.
No, I'm not.
Make a little sign for her.
No.
That's okay. I will put it on your shirt right now. There he is. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Who are you?
Spider-Man.
All right. And what else? What's your real name?
Everett Gray More Rally.
Love you, buddy. Hey, guys. Thank you for hanging with us. We wish you guys nothing but happiness this week. You know, make a new friend. Reconnect with someone in your family. Do not go without knowing where your heritage is so that everyone can know where you all are going in the future.
Oakland's in the back going, my turn. My turn.
Dinosaur. Go grab the dinosaur. Oh.
He's in the background going, my turn. My turn.
He wants to say hi to y'all. So, you know, it's good to get them started young. That way I don't have to worry about it when they're older. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Hence the shirt.
Hold on. Get over the leg. No, you gotta
straddle the leg.
There you go. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. Just sit there. No, don't look at yourself here. Look at yourself there.
Say hi.
Wave. Say hi.
Say hi, everybody.
What's your name?
I'm Oakland.
You're Oakland? And what sound do they make? Like what?
What they make?
Dinosaurus Rex.
Dinosaurus Rex?
Says what?
Dinosaurus Rex.
And what do they do?
What noise? Indominus Rex?
Oh, all right. Okay. There you go. You just scared 5 people's phone right out of there.
Go to mommy.
Yep, and there's his head. Yep, there we go. Welcome to our world. Welcome to our world.
Yep.
But hey, guys, I'm Terrell.
And I'm Trudy.
Hey, y'all, this is TNT Riley Conversations and Oakland's head. So we will see you guys next time. Just keep going. Just keep on. Yep. Keep hopping. Yep. All right.
Okay.
Hey, guys, we'll see you guys later.
Have a great week.
Have a good one, guys.